need to know whether I'm dealing with a public figure or not.
Wait, wait. How do you wait? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but
What do you mean by a public figure?
I said, who say, "Why am I saying boy for?"
I know is it case up, bro?
I didn't
And
know.
case up was something like that.
Now you hair.
Hey, you know.
So see.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Captain Studio. Today on Convo Cafe, we have a very nice episode. You need to stick with us.
Very, very interesting.
Subscribe, like I always say. Share. Let people get to know about the story. You know, let them also share with us in the comment section what they think. It helps the platform grow and it becomes very interesting. And as always, we'll give you a very good content, as you know. Now, today's topic for discussion is: is it right to let your partner know your body count before marriage? Is it right to let your partner know your body count before marriage? Ladies and gentlemen, I have on my right Precious,
Hi.
and then on my left,
Salas.
I remember we didn't point.
No, I'll mention my name myself.
Anyway, we'll keep it. We'll leave it at that. Right. So I'll start from you. Is it right? I don't. Now this is. I don't want it to sound as so. My brother.
Yes, I think it's right. Like, I need to know your body count. If whatever we have is going to be serious, like, I need to know your body count. I need to know whether I'm dealing with a public figure or not.
Wait. How do you wait? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but
What do you mean by a public
I
figure?
said, who say, "Why am I saying boy for?"
I know is it case up, bro?
I didn't
And
know.
case up was something like that.
Now you hair.
Hey, you know.
So see, you go marry finish, then you go know say, "Sana your wife, you know, like publicly." But I need to know, man. I need to know that.
Okay. So that's your reason for.
Yeah, I need to know because I need to know whether you are like you've been sexually disciplined. You understand? Like you
Okay.
don't just jump from
My
one.
man is throwing in some big English. Sexual.
Yeah, so I need to know
Okay.
because for me, yeah, it matters. I need to know.
Right, Precious. Is it right?
Oh, from a lady's perspective,
Mm.
I don't want to know. But I feel like it's cool for a guy to know if a lady.
Not a guy, but both sides.
Okay, on my side,
yeah.
me being a lady,
Mm.
I don't care about the number of people you have.
So I
had
But
sex
is it good? No, my question, I want it to be straightforward, right? Is it good? Is it okay that you let your partner know?
Yes.
If the person wants to, is it okay to let them know? To tell them?
If it comes up in a conversation, yes.
Even though you are going to lie about it.
Yes.
So you okay.
They mostly lie about it. So.
The boys also used to lie about something.
Right, so this topic actually
No
came
one
up.
will ever be truthful.
Right, let me put this across. Let's just get a better perspective to this. So this came up with a pastor asking a couple to write the things they did in their past life, and then on a sheet of paper put an envelope and then bring it to him. He's going to pray over it and then burn it. Now what happened was the man did his, and according to the man who was narrating the story, he says that after sitting down to write all 45 body counts that he had, he was so ashamed of himself, and so he was just praying that God forgive that, just asking forgiveness for doing all that. Now they were on their way they were going out, and then they got to a place where the soon wife to be go for hair makeup, or however they call it, a salon. And then the lady was like, "Oh no, you need to hold on for me to go get some things fixed on my hair before we continue." All right, he stopped. The lady got out of the car, went straight to the salon. Now he was just in the car feeling bored and all that, so he decided he was just trying to find something that would keep him company. And then he saw they did the lady's Bible. So he took the Bible, and you see, when you have in the Bible, once you pick a book, and then there's something which is a foreign in that book, that's the face, of course. So once he picked the book, that was the first page that opened, and then he saw the sheet in there. He couldn't tell whether it was because he didn't have that in mind. But then so he opened it, and to his surprise, that was a list. And as human as he was, he couldn't keep his eye off. So he had to read, and then he got to this part. I mean, some of the things, I've done it, you've done it, was okay. But when he got to the body count part, this lady has recorded over 150 body counts.
That's crazy. 150.
150.
I know what you're saying.
So you see what I'm talking about?
That is more than times 3 of the guys.
Wow.
So you see what I'm talking about? I need to know.
And this guy is actually brought a story up to seek public opinion. Like, he just wants people, like, is he just exaggerating, or is he just thinking right, or is he just blowing out of, because to him, me, I did 45. I'm even crying over it.
One thing too is, people think when they talk about their body counts, their partner is going to use it against them or something.
Of course.
No, but you should know that the person is with you now. Her past is her past, or his past is his past.
Yes.
Yeah, you understand. So even if I have a body count of like 100, and then you really want to be with me, I feel you should like look past it, and then we move on with our life.
It's easier said.
I know, that is what I'm saying. Let me know, so I don't get to find out elsewhere.
It's easier said. Even if you are told and you know, like if the lady came clean to the guy to tell him that this is my body count, have over 100. Do you get it?
But before we go on, how does it come up? How do you get up and talk about your body count?
Yes,
that's
how does it
something
come up in the conversation?
yeah, because
Sometimes
in this case, I mean, it's not like they spoke about it.
It never came up.
Yes, but how do you get up and how does the conversation lead to telling something? Because I feel like
sometimes when you're
nobody will get up on their own, and I won't get up and come to you and tell you.
It just comes up like in the middle of a conversation.
What conversation can lead to that?
Actually, I've never had. Okay, I have recently, but my past relationships, I've never been asked that question. But the number of people have been.
Well, now people see.
Charlie, hold on. What's your body?
What's your body count?
I beg you, no, man. I don't want.
Hey, are you counting your hands? Hey, what for?
I know they reach double figures.
Oh, really?
Single figure.
Nice.
I don't want to ask you. If I ask you, I don't want my audience to think. But
no,
should I ask you?
Why should you ask me?
You know why I said that? She quickly shouted, "What's your body count?"
Yeah.
But when I tell it to you, you're telling me, why should you ask me? But of course, I mean, I feel like when it comes to body count, you made a statement. Your past is your past.
Yeah.
Whatever, are you going to ask me the type of foods I ate in the past?
Exactly.
Are you going to ask me the type of dresses I wear in the past, and maybe I'm not doing the same? I mean, wearing those dresses now. I feel like these are all things that if you don't think this is necessary to ask, why do you want to know about?
The reason why
Let me just land on this. When people are going to get married, they go through medical. No, not. They go through medical to see if they are compatible, if they can give birth, if all these things. So we've gone through all these things. I'm okay. I don't have any illness. I don't have any infection, diseases, and all that. All these things have been done, which means I'm good to go. Because now let me also chip in this that there are several cases where people are okay but still unable to give birth. Yeah. So once we've gone through all this and I'm okay, I don't think you coming to ask me or me telling you about my body count makes any difference.
So some people, they want to know because they wouldn't want to hear it from a third party. Then, like, maybe we are all here, let's say we are friends. We know a lot about each other.
Right.
Yeah. Then, assuming she's a wife or yet to be wife, you don't know her body count. Then, out of the blue, maybe, I don't know, with the heated conversation, then it comes up. You see, to your surprise, you never knew, but then I knew. And then just comes up, in a conversation. Maybe you have a fair idea of what her body count, but you didn't want it to come out in public.
Right.
You understand? So you feel, oh, if you let me in, at least
You can defend when.
exactly when it comes out.
What do you think?
She's scared. A lot of things.
Could he be going out with?
A lot of things.
Right.
No, that's what you feel.
That's
That
crazy.
is what you. That's it will play in your head. You are not in that situation, so that's what you say.
So you mean when the person knows?
When the
there's
person
some sort
knows.
of an assumption.
Yes,
So you
it,
think
it
you
is
don't
not.
know?
It is not intentional.
Okay.
Do you get it? It's not like you are. It is intentional. You are thinking that way. It comes.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Mm.
Yes. But
If I
then
know that,
you don't
okay,
know.
my partner that I am with, okay,
Mm.
has been with 70 girls. That's his body count.
Okay.
Okay. The moment I know that 70. Meaning there were some girls that was maybe might have been just a one night stand.
Right.
I see you, I like you, we do things and that's it. Most of it will be that. And maybe comparing that to his age and things. Don't even can't tell me say what 70 girls.
Of course.
You
So a
understand?
lot of them will be.
So a lot of them will be. So if my boyfriend is not coming home at a certain time,
Mm.
like I'm living with him, and then he's not home at a certain time, it is not intentional. It's not like I am over. That is overthinking literally, but overthinking is not intentional.
So
Dear,
you
dear,
are saying
dear, winning.
when you when your time.
That's it.
Okay.
And I make so if it comes up like the way it came up like this, and dear, it's
So-
something that
So-
happened.
No, wait. So assuming you don't know, you're married to this person
When you say,
for like 5 or like 6 years, you don't know. Then there's a get together. Like all friends are invited. People get drunk, heated conversation, argument. Then out of the blue, someone just puts it out there. That's you when you're in the university, your body just the university alone, your body
But-
count was like 100.
But wait.
when I make a choice,
Such
Then
is
you
life.
get to find
Hold
out.
it. Such is life because you see, you can never know everything about everybody
yes,
in the preparation stage.
No, but there are
During
certain
courses,
things you should
yes.
know.
Hold it. It is not everything you get to know at the courting stage or being a. You can't know everything.
and
I
what
know
is
you
the
can-
possibility
We are always
that,
caught by a surprise that
yes,
there's something about somebody you didn't know, but then that's why we keep learning every day.
No, but
there
there are
are
certain
there are
things.
even there are even
very
marriages.
sensitive.
Listen, no,
Come
there are
on.
even marriages where there are some things that you don't need to tell your partner. In Yamapi Wohonoma, you don't even tell your friends. It is taking
Yes,
you
we know.
to your
Your
grave.
grave.
Yes, I
Do you
know
understand?
about that. I know about that. But certain things are sensitive. Come
So
on,
last
Sally.
so if I'm
if
in
I
a
want to,
relationship,
if I should go and hear
if
this
I'm in a
somewhere,
relationship,
don't
listen,
you think it will be more
I do
painful?
no wait. You hearing it somewhere, okay? You come to me
Mhm.
and then you ask me, okay, what is your body count? And I tell you that, oh, 50. 50. You have gone out and there's a heated argument and then, right? I say, wound right?
Mm.
The person has been, maybe you told him, or being we are seeing way more, or trying to say your body count is 70 or 80 or 100. And if a corner will be okay, we'll be cool with it. Let's be
Yeah,
frank.
that's true.
Let's be honest.
So are you saying that the
So
person should never get married?
If and I make a choice say,
But do they
that
get married and
person-
go around telling people
Do you
their body
understand?
count? Or
Eh,
in fact,
It's, you know-
they barely even talk about.
John,
How many
Becca
times would they come and tell you that they are prostitutes?
Oh, Becca.
some people
It's, you know,
they
in
get
the-
born again and then they open up.
They open up before. No, listen. They got born again. They opened up. They wanted to bring that information out.
They wanted to.
They wanted to. My
And it
past
might
is my
be
past.
even be. And
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And
It's
I
the
mean,
That is
past.
why I
what
don't
you
want
think.
to. I don't want to
Just
talk
move
about.
No, that's what
But you are
think.
saying that. You are saying that. You need to know.
Of course, I need to know. Like, let me in.
I feel like it is not necessary.
That's basically.
No,
But- but
Aaron,
so
then I make a
Aaron,
choice.
assuming you get married to someone,
Mm,
you don't know her past.
right.
You understand?
What do you want to know about the
Oh,
past?
precious, let me learn, please. You don't know her past.
Mm.
You go out with her, and then one of your male friends will be like, your wife is. I just come before. Then you're like, What's
And
up?
you know it's possible with guys.
You understand? Then
Boys-
he's like, what if you try to talk to him? Then he tells you, oh, then they pick him up from us.
Hard.
You bab,
Mm.
you understand? But if this one, let's say you meet the girl, yeah, then she can't change everything. She tell you saying, then she so that so she survive for the street talk. You bab.
But that is
But right
different.
now, oh, see,
That is different on a level that being Shashi and then being someone who doesn't see herself as Shashi, but you see, has been with a lot of people.
No, but let me land. You see, this is what she did in her past. Right now, she moved on. Like she changed. She's a changed person totally. You understand? Even as you, the man, say, as you meet her, you see this person like the correct wife material.
Okay.
Which she know, if she not tell you all this, when you go hear this thing for outside, you go meet your friend, where he open this thing give you right now, how you go feel?
First of all, I've like if Shashi is a different matter altogether. If the person was an Ashawo, it's a different ball game altogether.
How is it different?
It's
Because
a different
it's not a
ballgame.
person.
Listen,
No,
the
it's a
person was
different ball.
using it as a business.
A business now.
It was a business to the person.
When you
Calm
say
down,
no,
bro.
no,
Calm
I
down.
understand
Calm
that.
down.
No,
Calm down.
No, wait. When you do
We
that,
cited an
when you do that,
example by saying, oh,
yes,
easy.
we
We
didn't
cited an
say
example
Shashi.
by saying that there are some of them which are just one night stand.
Yes.
People go out to parties and then
Get
one thing leads
tipsy.
to, and Charlie, people are doing things.
so,
Which are there are some
every
parties
day-
that tell them whatever happens
so-
there stays there.
Okay, so at the time you go for a party, then they
What's you?
then them chop you.
Salad.
Back.
Listen,
Salad.
listen.
Oh
Salad.
no,
Listen.
let's be practical
Can
here.
I,
listen.
can I, let me say
Let's be
something.
practical
let me,
here.
Let me say
Wako
something.
wako
Let me
party.
say.
Allow them.
Let
Okay.
Let me say.
And you'll be at that. Back 50. They be out party.
Let me,
You'll be
let
that.
me.
Easy.
Not,
Is
that
not
what you're
that,
saying?
not-
Easy,
not
easy.
that.
You let her come in.
So, just like the way you said you met your friend, and then your friend says that, oh, I picked up the girl from Osu. Okay. The girl told you, let you in on it, that, oh, this is what I used to do when I was.
Yeah.
You are human. The moment your friend came to say this, okay, to you, it will open dead wounds.
See,
Relax.
so open their doors, but Aaron.
Let her land. Let's
Let
get the
me
full
just
perspective.
let me just say this. It's going to open old wounds. But this is the case. You already know about it. You already know about the issue at hand. It is so we make us asking each other and show to say they're like I feel now what they are saying. I bet show, but and show to say they like I feel now what they are saying.
She got a shoe.
No. Share, what are you talking about?
Let's see.
No. And then she got a issue.
Yemfa ashawo.
Like you
Yemfa
this one you
ashawo.
have no idea about it. Now I beg
Yemfa
you.
shashi di ene tunche.
Yeah, because there are levels of.
Yes,
that's
there are levels
different.
of like Yemfa shashi di
Oh
ene
no,
tunche.
see.
Relax.
it's not-
Except that you
It's
want
not
us to
like-
accept that. Hold on. Except that you want me to accept that any
Every
woman that
woman
allows herself to be sleep with
Slept with.
one or two men is a show.
No, that's what I'm saying. See, let's that's what I'm saying. Let's be practical here. See, we have people in the universities that Charlie life they lash them about. You understand? So them pay plus multiple people just for survival.
If you put, why wouldn't they plug one person for survival? Why do they want
Sometimes-
to
sometimes,
find somebody
you
who
know,
can support you?
Sometimes like their funding no they come like that. But so they
Yeah.
have
But
multiple
no, if you
funds.
use me, I would say that probably there's the kind of lifestyle they want to live. That's why they need from what, because if not,
Oh,
no, if not, you know, say Kwame Appiah can give me 2 cedis as and when I need it, right? Your school is being funded by your parents. It's just that
so
you
what-
want
what-
to.
What if your parents are not there?
What are you doing?
Maybe they started. The parents started back right now. That was
See,
it.
these stories are possible, but I'm saying that. How did you get yourself in the university in the first place?
Like I said, this her parents started back. Something happened.
And fine, you are using that as an excuse. But I'm saying that why be with a lot of people? You could just pick one guy who you think on.
Multiple sources of income.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That the person is using that to
So will you
show
call
up
that
for a
person-
certain
so
level
will
of
you-
living.
Will you call that person an ashawo?
So what's your definition for an ashawo?
No,
Yeah,
So-
what's your
so
definition
let's-
for an
let's-
no,
ashawo?
that
let's
is
go
somebody
back
who
to-
is doing business,
let's-
who is
Let's
used
go
as a
back.
job.
Let's go back to the